What?
We're the Panthers, right?
Yes.
Forgot that was home.
Bit of lag.
Would you please stand for the national anthem?
Speaking of that,
Hey Zane, I don't know how well you can hear me right now.
There you go.
These don't work well.
Hey, says you can't hear Wyatt.
So you need to adjust the volume.
Adjust the volume up on the LE.
I adjusted it. See how it is now.
Okay. Lots of gym sound. Can you hear her? Can you hear Wyatt?
It's plugged in. I tried it earlier. It was working fine.
It's not. This is. No, that's quite good. We're good.
Oh,
No, we're good.
how did you forget that? What?
No, it's plugged in. It was plugged in. Let's unplug and replug.
Okay.
That should be empty.
Off the rebound. 3:19 left in the first quarter. 5-4, Indians down a point.
Foul is called on number 10 for Osage, her first, and the team's third.
First free throw is good for number 55. Davis replaced by Jones for the Indians. Number 55's second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Kirkpatrick for the Indians. Cerna down the near side, swings it over to Crawford. Out to Kirkpatrick on the three-point line. Her attempt is no good. Rebounded by Kearns. Jones passes it into Cerna, and her shot is good. That ties the game up at 6 here. Just under 3 to play in the first quarter. Number 10 down the near side, and she dribbles it on the out-of-bounds line. Ball will go back to the Indians.
Substitution for the Panthers, 44 in for 55.
Cerna now to the middle for the Indians. Down to Jones on the near side, into Kirkpatrick. Swung over to Cerna. Back to the middle, Crawford. Now Kearns, top the key, over to Jones, down to Cerna, who takes a three. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by 52 for the Panthers. Ball's thrown away. Panthers do manage to keep possession. 52 now to the far side, stolen by Cerna. Number 13 fouls are on the way up. She'll be shooting 2.
Like you said, fouls called on number 13 for the Panthers. That's her first, but the team's second.
Cerna's first attempt is good, giving the Indians their first lead of the night. Cerna's second attempt. It's also good. And the Indians now lead by 2, 8-6. 2:07 left here in the first. 52 throws it down to 10 on the near side for the Panthers. She's now up on the far side. She dribbles in, goes up, off the side of the backboard. All go to the Indians. Cerna to the far side here. Ball's into Kirkpatrick. She shoots and drains it, giving the Indians a 4-point lead, 10-6.
And that's 21's first points for the night, Kirkpatrick.
Number 10 now dribbles it down the far side. Her pass is deflected by the Indians. Panthers will take it out of bounds on their baseline. Davis now in for Crawford for the Indians. Number 10 gets it into number 13, and the ball's thrown out of bounds. Patrick throws it into Cerna. Dribbles down to the top of the key. Ball's handed off to Kirkpatrick. She goes in, back out to Cerna, who takes a three and makes it.
That's her Cerna's 7th point for tonight.
Indians now up 13-6, just under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Number 10 takes it in for the Panthers. She shoots, it's off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Kearns for the Indians. Cerna up the far side. She takes it in, throws it back out to Kirkpatrick, who takes a three, and it's drained.
Her 5th point for tonight.
And gives the Indians a 10-point lead. Indians got a little bit of momentum here. 35 throws it into number 10. And she's fouled by Kearns.
Foul is called, like he said, on number 33, Kearns, her 2nd for tonight, and the team's 4th.
Got Stark in the game now for Kearns. Ball's gotten into number 0. Out to 35, now to 13 at the top of the key. Now back to 35. She takes the ball in and back out. Ball's over to 13 on the far side. She takes a shot. It's off the side of the backboard. Ball's passed down to Cerna. She takes the ball up. Rebounded by Davis for the Indians, and that ends the first quarter. Indians up 10, 16-6.
High scores. Scorers for the night are number 24, Cerna, with 7 points. Coming up behind her, number 21, Kirkpatrick for Osage. She's got 5 points. And for the Panthers, their top scorer is number 52 with 5 points as well.
by Brian.
Looks like we've got starters back in for Osage.
Davis on the near side, near mid-court. She inbounds the ball to Cerna. Cerna to the middle. She's throws the ball back out to Kearns. Kirkpatrick takes a three. It's off the rim, no good. Ball's rebounded by Duvall, but she steps out on the sideline. Ball will go over to the Panthers. Ball's inbounded to number 52 for the Panthers. She takes it down to the near side. Ball's deflected by the Indians. Kirkpatrick has it. She takes it up the middle, over to Cerna. Cerna passes the ball back up to Duvall. Duvall to Kearns. Kearns takes a three, and it's good. Banks open.
That gives Kearns 5 points for tonight.
Now 19-6 Indians lead. Number 10 on the far side for the Panthers. Now 35. 35 takes it in. She shoots, and she travels beforehand. 6:47 now in the second. 19-6, Indians lead. Cerna now to the top of the key, into Kearns, over to Cerna. She takes a three, and it's good. Indians catching fire behind the arc.
That gives Cerna 10 points for tonight.
22-6, Lady Indians over the Panthers. 52 over to 0 for the Panthers. Down to number 10. She takes it in. Ball's deflected by Cerna, out of bounds. Panthers will take it down in the corner. Number 52 to inbound it. Ball's thrown into 0. Lobbed into 55. Deflected by the Indians. Panthers out on their sideline, or on their baseline, excuse me. Number 10 gets it into 35. Out to 52. Back to the middle. Down to 35 on the near side. She takes it in. Goes up. Off the backboard. Rebounded by Kearns for the Indians. Ball is thrown ahead to Cerna. She takes a three. And it's good.
Giving Cerna 13 points for tonight.
I believe 3 threes with that.
Yep.
Now 25-6. 5:40 left here in the first half. And number 0 is fouled, going to the middle for the Panthers. Couple of substitutions here for the Indians. Hastert and Kitzelman in for Davis and Duvall. And number 13 in for number 55 for the Panthers. Number 10 on the Panthers baseline, throws it into 35. She takes a shot off the front of the rim, rebounded by number 0, and it's off of number 0, out of bounds. Indians will take it on the far side. Cerna into Kirkpatrick. She throws it down to Kearns, back out to Hastert. Over to Kitzelman on the near side. Into Kearns, down to Kirkpatrick. She goes up, and it's good. Indians now have a 21-point lead.
Yep, and that was Kirkpatrick's 7th point.
Number 10 down the far side for the Panthers. She's going in, up, ball's up and good.
Number 10's first points for the night.
Cerna down to Kitzelman on the near side. Ball's passed into Kearns. She goes back out to Cerna. Cerna dribbles in. She throws the ball out of bounds. Intended for Hastert. Panthers inbound it to number 10. She takes it down to the near side. Number 10 seems to be trapped on the near side. Gets it over to 52. Down to the near side corner. Guarded by Kitzelman. Out to number 10, the top of the key. Number 10 dribbles it down to the far side corner. She throws up a shot. It's off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Hastert for the Indians. Cerna now to the middle. Throws it down to Kitzelman. Into Kearns. She goes up, and it's good. 29-8, 3:45 left here. Second quarter.
Kearns' 7th point for the night.
And that's a timeout by the Panthers. Lady Indians up 29-8.
All right, we got our top scorers at number 24, Cerna with 13 points. Number 21, Kirk.
All right, and as we return to the action here, Panthers about to take it out on the Indians baseline. Ball's gotten into number 10 on the far side. Indians pressing. Down to 35 on the near side. Back to 52, takes it to the middle. And she's fouled by number 40, Kitzelman, for the Indians. Panthers now to take it out on the far side here. And the ball's thrown in. Last touch by 52 for the Panthers.
Fouls on number 40 for the Indians.
Cerna down the middle. Hands the ball off to Kitzelman. Now to Kirkpatrick. Over to Cerna. She takes it in. Out to Hastert. She takes a three. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by number 0 for the Panthers. 52 now takes it in for the Panthers. It's off the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Kirkpatrick. And she steps out of bounds on the Panthers baseline. Number 10 throws it in to 0. Back down to 52. She goes up and is fouled. Count the bucket and 1. Now 29-10 before the free throw. 2:57 left here in the first half.
Fouls on number 40 again, her 2nd, Kitzelman, the 7th for Osage's team.
Crawford replaces Cerna in the game for the Indians. Number 52's free throw is good. And now Jones in for Kitzelman as well. Crawford now to the middle. She hands it off to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick takes it in. Just about loses it. Ball's out to Crawford, who takes a three. Off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Jones. It's called a jump ball. Ball will go over to the Panthers. Ball's inbounded to 52. Stolen by Crawford. She throws it over to Hastert. Down to Stark. She goes up and is blocked by Zero. Panthers now have it. Number 52 dribbling down the middle. Guarded by Hastert. 52. Ball stolen by Hastert. And then stolen right back by Zero for the Panthers. Panthers are now called for an over and back. Ball will go back to the Indians. Kearns comes in for Kirkpatrick. She'll take it out on the far side. Crawford now goes to the far side, throws it into Kearns. Her shot's off the backboard, no good. And another jump ball is called. This one will stay with the Indians. Crawford to inbound. She gets the ball into Jones. Over to Hastert on the near side. Ball's into Kearns. Back out to Hastert. She takes another three. This one's off the front of the rim. Rebounded by 35 for the Panthers. 52 now up the middle. She throws it down to number 13. Now back out to 35. And it's called an over and back again. Indians will take the ball out on the near side near midcourt. The ball in for Hastert now. Minute 35 left here in the first half. 29-11. Lady Indians still lead. Jones down the middle. Over to Duvall. Now into Kearns. Back to Crawford in the middle. Duvall up to Stark, down to Crawford. Into Kearns, she goes up, off the backboard, gets her own rebound, and is fouled on the second shot. She'll be shooting two here.
Foul's called on number 14 for the Panthers. Sorry, 13 for the Panthers. It's her second and the team's third.
Kearns' first attempt is good. Gives the Indians 30 points here.
And that gives her 8 points.
Second free throw attempt, it's also good.
That gives her 9 points.
Gantenbein now in the game for the Indians. She replaces Kearns. Indians now with a 20-point lead, excuse me. 35 now, dribbles it back to the middle for the Panthers. 52, dribbles it in, puts up a shot. It's rebounded by number 55 for the Panthers. Her shot's also off the backboard, no good, rebounded by Jones. Crawford passes down to Duvall. Up to Stark. Swung over to Jones. Crawford now holds it at the top of the key. Ball's gotten into Gantenbein. She dribbles in, goes up, and scores.
That's good. That's her first 2 points for tonight.
Good to see her out on the court. No, she's dealing with a little bit of an ankle injury here. So 52 now on the far side. She takes it in. Goes up with it. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Jones for the Indians. Clock's ticking down in the first half. Duvall, her three-point attempt is no good. But the Indians do have a 22-point lead going into halftime, 33-11.
Our top scorers are number 24 for the Indians. She has 13 points. And number 52 for the Panthers. She has 5.
And we will. Wow, you did so Look at that, Brian. Wow.
to the hello and welcome back to the game against the Osage City Indian Lady Indians and the KC Christian Lady Panthers.
And we were just informed that we were having a little bit of technical issues with our audio to start off this game, so we apologize for that, but we do think that we have it resolved now, so it should be good for the rest of the game. Looks like the players for both teams are getting ready to take the court. Looks like the starters are back in for the Lady Indians.
And the starters are back in for the Lady Panthers as well.
Again, 33-11 here. Indians up by 22 to start the third quarter. And the Panthers will take it out at midcourt. Number 10 inbounds it to number 0. She throws it over to 35. The ball goes out of bounds. Kirkpatrick inbounds it to Cerna. Cerna goes to the far side. Back up to Kirkpatrick. She takes a 3, and it's good. And the ball stolen by Duvall in the inbound, and she's fouled. She'll be shooting 2 here.
Foul is called on number 52 for the Panthers, her first. The team's first for this half as well.
Duvall's first. It's off the back of the rim. Second attempt on the way. And she scores this one, giving the Indians 37-11 lead. Ball's gotten into 10 on the far side for the Panthers. Guarded heavily by Davis for the Indians. Ball's tipped out of bounds by the ball. Panthers will have it on the far side. Number 52 to inbound it for the Panthers. Gets it into 10. Davis fouls number 52.
Yep, like you said, foul on Davis, her second, team's first for this half.
52 inbounds it, stole by Cerna, excuse me. She takes it in, throws it over to Duvall, and she scores.
Duvall's third point for tonight.
Now 39-11, Lady Indians. Duvall tips the ball out from 10. 35 now has it. She gets it over to 52 in the middle. 52 takes it in, throws it up off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Kearns for the Indians. Cerna takes it up the far side. She throws it down to Kearns. She takes a little jumper, in and out. Rebounded by number 0 for the Panthers. 52 now at the top of the key. Now to the near side, dribbles in, takes a 15-footer off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Duvall. Now ball to Cerna. She throws it down to Davis. Davis dribbles in, goes up. Rebounded by Davis. Now out to Kirkpatrick to Cerna. Cerna fakes a 3, goes up, and it's good.
Cerna's 15th point for tonight.
Number 10 to the near side for the Panthers. Takes it back to the middle, now back down to the near side. Throws it over to 52. 52 takes a 3. It's off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Cerna. Cerna takes it up the near side. Now dribbles back to the middle, over to Duvall. Back up to Davis on the far side. Into Kearns. She throws it down to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick goes up. No good. Gets her own rebound, though. Thrown back out to Cerna. Now Duvall at midcourt. Kearns now has it at the top of the key. Thrown over to Davis. Now down to Cerna. And Kearns is fouled on the inside. I believe that's going to be on 0. Cerna inbounds it to Kirkpatrick. She's blocked by number 55. She gets her own rebound, though, and scores it. .35 now throws it back to 52 in the middle. And 52 is fouled by Jones on the play.
That's Jones's first foul.
.44 comes in now for the Panthers, replacing 0. 52 to inbound it. Gets it into number 10. Guarded by Cerna. 10 down to 35 on the near side. Back up to 52. 52 dribbles in, goes up with it, and she's fouled on the play. She'll be shooting 2 here.
Foul's called on 21 for the Indians, her second. And the team's third.
Number 52, her first free throw is good. Second attempt is also good.
That gives 52 7 points.
Indians now up 30. 43-13, 4:26 to go here in the third quarter. Kirkpatrick looks over to Hastert. Hastert into Kirkpatrick now. Kirkpatrick takes it from the corner of the free throw line, and she scores it.
That's her 11th point for tonight.
52 now down the near side for the Panthers. 52 throws it in. Intended for 55, but stolen by Kearns for the Indians. Cerna now takes a 3, fakes it. Jones passes back out to Cerna. Cerna now back down to Jones, into Kearns. The ball is blocked by number 55 for the Panthers, but last touch by Kearns for the Indians.
All right, we got some substitutions here. 33, 21, and 24 are out for the Indians, replaced by 1, 13, and 15.
So now on the floor for the Indians is Jones, Hastert, Crawford, Gantenbein, and Stark. Number 10 for the Panthers now has it on the far side. She tries to throw it down to number 13. It's stolen by Stark, though. Crawford now taking it up the middle. She throws it down to Gantenbein. Gantenbein, her shot is no good. Rebounded by 44 for the Panthers. .10 brings it up the middle, over to 35 on the far side. 35 looks over to number 10. 10 dribbles in. Throws it back out to 52. 52 now looks to dribble in. Throws it over to 35. She takes a shot, and it's good.
It's just 2 points, so 35. That's her first points for the night.
Indians lead back to 30, 45-15. Crawford at the top of the key. Brings it back out to near midcourt. Throws it into Stark. Back over to Crawford. Crawford takes a 3. It's off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Gantenbein, though. Her shot's no good. She rebounds it herself and is fouled on her second
Foul.
attempt.
Foul is called on number 13 for the Panthers, her third.
Gantenbein to shoot 2 here. First attempt. It's good. Now Kitzelman in here for Hastert. Gantenbein's second attempt. It's also good.
That gives Gantenbein 4 points for tonight.
47-15, Lady Indians lead. Number 10, guarded by Kitzelman for the Indians. She takes it back up to the middle. And the ball stolen by Jones for the Indians. She takes it down the court. Jones back up to Kitzelman. She takes it in. Over to Stark. Over to Crawford. Crawford back to the middle. Sets up the offense. Down to Kitzelman on the near side. Kitzelman dribbles in. Goes up and is fouled on the play. She'll be shooting a pair here.
Foul is called on number 13 for the Panthers. That's 4 for her.
Minute 34 here left in the third. Kitzelman's first attempt. It's good.
That gives Kitzelman 1 point.
And 55 comes in to replace 13, who has 4 fouls for the Panthers. Kitzelman's second on the way. And it's also good.
That brings her total to 2.
Now 49-15, Indians lead. Ball's down to 10 for the Panthers. She throws it over to number 35, but it's stolen by Crawford. Last touch by Crawford out of bounds on the near side. .35 to inbound it now for the Panthers, excuse me. 52 now at the top of the key. She throws it over to 35 on the near side. Back to 10 in the middle. Jones knocks it out of bounds. Pass intended for 52.
With just a little over a minute in the game.
In the
quarter.
Third quarter. I believe there's a foul on Stark here for the Indians.
He's correct. That's her first. Team's 4th.
Number 10 to inbound it under the Panthers basket. Gets it into 52. She takes a 15-footer and drains it. Now 49-17, under a minute to play in the third.
That gives 52 9
Ball's
points.
thrown into Stark. Kitzelman shoots it. No good. I believe there will be a foul on the Indians here.
He's correct. Foul on White 13, which is Stark, and it's her second.
Number 10 gets it into 52, now to 35. Back to 10 in the middle. Number 10 dribbles it in for the Panthers. She takes a shot. It's off the back of the rim. Rebounded by number 35 for the Panthers. And she's fouled on her shot attempt. She'll be shooting 2. And that fouls again on Stark.
That's her third.
Number 13 for both teams, accumulating a lot of fouls here. Number 35, her first free throw attempt's good.
That gives number 35 4 points. 3 points.
Now 4.
Now 4.
And that makes it 49-19. 30-point lead again for the Indians. Crawford now at midcourt. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Crawford throws it down to Kitzelman on the near side, back to Crawford in the middle. Under 10 now. And Crawford is fouled by number 52 for the Panthers. Kitzelman to pass it in on the far side. 5 to play here in the third. Ball's into Jones. Now to Kitzelman. She goes up with it. And it's good. Not sure whether that's a 2 or a 3. We'll see what they counted here. And it's counted a 2. Now 51-19. Lady Indians lead by 32.
Yep.
Looks like the starters will come back in to start the fourth for the Indians. Again, 51-19.
Our top scorers as of right now are number 24 for the Indians, Cerna, with 15. And number 52 for the Panthers. What's this for? Is that live stream? Oh, damn.
Rest in peace.
Looks like the starters are back in for both teams to start the fourth here. 52-19. It looks like that shot by Kitzelman to end the third was actually counted a 3. Ball's into Davis, who scores for the Indians.
That gives Davis 4 points for tonight.
52 throws it to number 10 on the far side. 10 brings it back to the middle. Now 35 throws it over to 52. 52 down to 0. She puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Kirkpatrick for the Indians. She throws it ahead to Duvall. Down to Kearns. Back to Duvall. And it's scored.
All right, that gives number 5, Duvall,
Good pass.
5 points.
Good passing there for the Indians. .35 now with it on the near side for the Panthers. Up to the far side to number 10. Back to the middle. 52 has it now. Down to 35. She's looking in. Gets it out to 52. 52 takes a 3. It's off the back of the rim. And it will be rebounded by number 35 for the Panthers. Number 10 in the far side corner, guarded by Davis. Now she goes in. Passes it out to 35. She shoots. No good. And Cerna rebounds it for the Indians. Takes it up to the middle. Kirkpatrick shoots a 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by 35 for the Panthers. Number 10 down the court. She throws it over to 52. 52 dribbles in. And she is fouled. See who this is on here.
Foul is called on number 24 for the Indians.
We got 5 replacing the 5 on the floor for the Indians. Looks like we got Crawford, Jones, Kitzelman, Gantenbein, and Stark back in the game. .52's free throw attempt. It's off the back of the rim, rebounded by Stark. Crawford now dribbles it up the middle of the floor. Down to Kitzelman on the near side. She shoots a 15-footer. Rebounded by number 55 and fouled by Crawford.
That's Crawford's second foul.
Running clock here in the fourth quarter. Indians up over 30. 37 to be exact. 55's first free throw attempt. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Gantenbein. Now Crawford near midcourt gets it into Stark. Throws it down to Kitzelman. Her shot is good. Extending the Indians' lead to 39.
And totaling up her own points at 7.
Number 10 now dribbles it down near the near side. Guarded by Kitzelman for the Indians. Ball stolen by Jones. Ball goes out of bounds off the Indians. Number 10 will throw it in. Number 10 gets it down to 52, into Zero, and she scores.
That's Zero's first 2 points for the night.
Now 58-21. Indians still lead. Kitzelman now on the near side, gets it into Stark, over to Jones. She shoots a 3 off the side of the rim, rebounded by number 0 for the Panthers. Number 35 throws it down to 52 in the corner for the Panthers. Her three-point attempt is no good. And it looks like it'll be white ball going the other way. Now under 3:30 to play here in the second half of this game. Crawford to the middle. Over to Gantenbein. Now to Kitzelman, back to Crawford, up to Jones. Gantenbein throws it into Stark. It looks like it'll be a jump ball called here. Going back the other way, Panthers ball. .52 bringing it down the floor for the Panthers. She now takes it up and scores.
52 now has 11 points.
Crawford back down the floor. Indians call a timeout for substitutions. We got Hastert, McKinney, and Pettigene now on the floor. A little bit of confusion there on who's coming in and out. Got it figured out now. Hastert throws it into Kitzelman. And Stark is fouled on the pass.
That's number 0 for the Panthers' third foul.
Now Kitzelman to throw it under the Indians' basket. She gets it into Stark. Back out to McKinney. Hastert now throws it into Stark. And the ball goes out off the Panthers. Kitzelman again on the Indians' baseline. Throws it into Pettigene. And she's fouled. I believe that'll be a 1-and-1 now for the Indians.
Foul was called on number 3 for the Panthers, her first.
Pettigene's first free throw attempt off the front of the rim, rebounded by 0 for the Panthers. Now under 1:20 to play, clock's ticking. Number 52 passes it in, and number 13 travels. Back to the Indians. Kitzelman now. Ball at near midcourt. She's fouled by number 52. Now Kitzelman will be shooting a 1-and-1.
That's number 52's third foul.
58-23. Indians by 35.
Just under 40 seconds left.
Kitzelman's free throw attempt off the front of the rim. Rebounded by 10 for the Panthers and knocked out of bounds by the Indians. .52 down the middle of the floor for the Panthers. She takes it over to the far side. Goes up with it. Off the side of the rim. Rebounded by McKinney for the Indians. Hastert now with under 10 to play. Looks like they'll just slow up here and let the clock tick down. And that's the ball game. Indians win by 35, 58-23. Pretty solid performance, improving their record to 2-0 on the season. Top scorers this game.
For the Indians, we have Cerna with 15 points. Kirkpatrick with 11. And Kearns with 9. For the Panthers, we have 52 with 11 points. And 35 with 4.
Alrighty, that'll conclude tonight's Varsity Girls matchup. Hope you'll join us here in a few minutes for Varsity Boys. We'll see you then. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's Varsity Boys basketball game between the Osage City Indians and the Kansas City Christian Panthers. I'm Wyatt Ornder, joined in the booth tonight by Ellie Shoemaker.
Hello.
The Indians are 1-0 to start the season, coming off a 70-38 win over Northern Heights last Friday night. The Panthers are also 1-0 after beating Pleasanton 55-28 on Friday. Still early in the season, but anytime undefeated teams play each other, it's always exciting. The introductions will begin shortly. All right, doesn't look like we're going to be doing any introductions tonight, so Kansas City Christian will take it out at midcourt, number 24 to inbound it. He gets it into number 1 to start this game. Number 1 over to 21, back to the middle. 24 has it now. Over to 3 in the corner, blocked by Boss, but 24 takes it for the Panthers. He takes it in, goes up, and it's called for a charge. Number 5, Sage for the Indians, takes it.
This foul is called on number 24 for the Panthers, his first.
Sage taking the ball up the court for the Indians. Throws it over to Ornder on the far side, into Boss, over to Fort. Fort is blocked on his way up. Foul's called. Fort will be shooting 2.
Foul is called on number 24. Again, his second.
Couple quick fouls early in this game for number 24. Not even 30 seconds in. Fort's first free throw. No good, off the front of the rim.
Substitution in here. Number 11 in for 24 for the Panthers.
Fort's second attempt. It is good. Indians lead 1-0. Number 1 takes it down the court for the Panthers. Throws it over to 21. 21 takes it in. And another charge is called. Again, Sage taking it.
Charge is called on number 21 for the Panthers, his first.
And a timeout called by the Panthers. 1-0, 7:20 to left in the first quarter. Boss again travels on the inside. Panthers will take it out on Osage's baseline. Number 1 taking it down the court. He takes it in. Over to 21. Now back out to 11. Now 1 dribbles in again. Fort steals it. He's taking it down the floor. Throws it to Sage in the corner. Out to Moon. Now Boss will take it up. And he scores. Indians lead now 4, 6-2. Number 1 passes it to 15 on the near side. Over to 11. Now to 3. 3. Loses the ball. Boss is the last one to touch it. Panthers on their baseline. Number 3, throw it in. Gets it into 21. He looks to the inside, goes to number 1, goes up and scores for the Panthers, making this game 6-4. Fort goes in. There's a foul called on the floor.
Called on number 15 for the Panthers. His first.
Sage to inbound it on the Indians baseline. Gets it over to Moon in the corner. Throws it into Fort. Fort is fouled near the baseline.
Foul's called on number 11 for the number 1 for the Panthers. His first.
52 comes in the game for number 15 for the Panthers. Ball's inbounded to Boss, who scores on the play. Now 8-4.
That's Boss's 4th point for tonight.
And Orender is called for the foul.
That's Orender's first foul for tonight, and the team's first foul as well.
Number 3 for the Panthers on their baseline. Inbounds it to 21. 21 goes up. No good off the side of the backboard. Rebounded by Moon. Fort now takes it up the floor. Looks over to Boss. Boss goes in, up, and no good. Rebounded by Boss, though, and he scores and 1.
That's Boss's 6th point for tonight.
He'll have a free throw coming up. 10-4 Indians. 4:21 left here in the first.
Foul's called on number 21. For the Panthers. His second.
Boss makes his free throw, making the game 11-4. Bowen replaces Moon for the Indians. Bowen guard number 1. 1 swings it over to number 3. He shoots a 3. No good off the back of the rim. 52 rebounds for the Panthers, though. The ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians. Panthers on their baseline. 3 throws it up to 52. 52 looks over to the corner to 11. Now back to 1 in the middle. 11 now into 21. Who's fouled by Fort.
Foul is called on number 14 for the Indians. His first and the team's second.
Number 3 passes it in, stolen by Fort. Fort goes up, and he scores it for the Indians. Now 13-4. Indians with a 9-point lead here early in this game. 52 now dribbles in. His shot's blocked by the Indians. Sage passes up to Fort. Fort, he goes up and scores again.
That gives Fort 5 points.
And the Indians 15, now up 15-4, 3:23 left. 3 on the inside for the Panthers. Shoots it, no good. Rebounded by Fort. He takes it up the floor now, passes over to Boss. Boss is fouled again, scores the basket and one.
That's Boss's 9th point. Foul is called on number 21.
And that'll be a timeout by the Panthers. They got a lot of foul trouble here early.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, that was number 21's 3rd foul. And the team's 7th.
Indians up 17-4.
Our top scorers as of right now for the Indians are number 15, Boss. He has 9. And the Panthers, number 1 and number 11 are tied.
Boss to shoot a free throw here. And he scores it, completing the 3-point play, giving the Indians a 14-point lead,
And giving Boss 10 points.
Number 1 on the near side, KC Christian. He swings it over to 22, down to 52. He dribbles in, and Boss deflects it out of bounds. Just under 3 to play here, first quarter. Zero now inbounds it to 24. And Sage steals it, hands it off to Fort. Fort dribbles down, goes up. And a block's called on number 1 for the Panthers. Fort will be shooting 2.
Like he said, foul is called on number 1 for the Panthers. It's going to be number 1's 2nd.
Fort lining up the first of 2. Off the left side of the rim. Schaefer and Orender coming into the game now. Sage and Boss coming out.
All right, as of right now, Fort has 5 points.
His second free throw attempt gives him 6. Indians now 19-4. Number 1 dribbles it up the floor for the Panthers. Over to 22 on the near side. Foul's called on the Indians.
Foul is called on number 2 for the Indians. Moon, his 1st. Team's 3rd.
Number 0 gets it into number 1 for the Panthers. He takes it to the middle of the floor. Now down to the near side to 24. He takes it in, shoots it off the glass and in. Now 19-6. Indians still lead by 13. Ford on the near side gives it to Schaefer. Now to Orender, back to Fort in the middle. He takes it into Schaefer, and Schaefer's fouled on the way up. He'll be shooting a pair.
Foul is called on number 52 for the Panthers. His 1st foul, but the team's 9th.
Schaefer's first free throw off the front of the rim. Schaefer's second free throw also no good, but the ball's rebounded by Moon for the Indians. Moon now tries to pass it into Fort. number 22 for the Panthers, deflects it though. Sage and Boss coming back in the game. Fort and Bowen leaving. Sage to pass it in, gets it into Orander. Orander shoots a 3 and drains it, his second of the night.
Giving him 6 points.
Now 22-6, Indians lead. Orander gets a nice save back into Sage. Sage takes it up, no good. Rebounded by 24 for the Panthers. Now under 2 minutes to play here in the first. Sage steals it again. Takes it down the near side, goes over to Boss, now over to Orander. Orander throws it into Schaefer, who throws it down to Boss, over to Moon. Moon shoots a 3, and it's good.
That gives Moon 3 points for tonight.
Now number 1 throws it down to 52, and he's fouled.
Foul was called on number 2 for the Indians, his second.
Crawford now coming in the game for the Indians. Replacing Moon. Number 1 for the Panthers gets it into 24. He takes it in, and it's off the glass, no good. 52 rebounds it for the Panthers though. Gets it over to 1. 1 shot's no good. And Crawford and number 1 for the Panthers tie it up. Ball will go over to the Indians. Fort comes back in the game for Schaefer. Lawson bounces it to Orander. Orander throws it over to the far side to Sage. Up to the middle to Fort. Fort hands it off to Boss. Down in the corner to Orander. He shoots a 3, and it's drained.
That's Orander's third three-pointer for the night. And giving him 9 points.
24 gives it off to 22, under a minute to play. Orander steals it. He passes it off to Fort. Fort goes up and scores. Now 30 points for the Indians.
That was Fort's 8th.
24-point lead, 30-6. Just over 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Number 24 is fouled by Gunnar Fort for the Indians.
Yep, like you said, foul is called on Gunnar Fort. That's his second for the night.
Schaefer will come back in the game for Fort. Zero throws it in to number 52 for the Indians. Rebounded by Orander. He throws it over to Boss. Boss takes it in, throws it over to Schaefer. Schaefer goes up, scores, and 1.
Schaefer's first points for the night. Foul is called on number 1 for the Panthers. It's his second.
Schaefer to complete the three-point play. It's off the front of the rim, rebounded by number 52 for the Panthers. 24 brings it up the floor. 15 to 22 in the far side corner, back out to 24. 24 throws it over to 22, back out to 52. He shoots a little jumper, no good. Rebounded by Schaefer for the Indians. Sage chucks it up. As after time expires. It'll be Panthers ball here to start the second quarter. 32-6, Indians lead. Panthers already with 10 fouls, so Indians will be shooting 2 from here on out in the first half. 1 gets it down to 15 for the Panthers, over to 24. Back to the middle of the 33. 3 takes a three-pointer. Rebounded by Boss. Boss takes it up the floor, passes it to Fort. Over to Boss, he shoots a 3, and it's drained. Quite a few threes for the Indians so far tonight.
That gives Boss 13 points.
Excuse me, it looks like that was called a 2.
Oh, you're right. That gives him 12 points.
Foul on the play by the Indians.
Foul's called on number 2. That's his third.
Excuse me, Boss's three-point attempt was officially called a 3. Indians now 35-6. And an offensive foul on the Panthers.
It's called on number 3, his first.
Moon subbed out by Bowen for the Indians. Sage gets it down to Boss, over to Bowen. Takes it back to the middle. Back to Boss. Boss does carry it. Ball will go over to the Panthers. Number 1 passes it over to number 24. And he's fouled on the play. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1 here. Foul's on Boss for the Indians, his first.
Team 7th.
24's first free throw attempt is good.
That gives 24 3 points.
'24's second attempt on the way. It's off the back of the rim, rebounded by Boss for the Indians. He throws it up the floor to Fort. Fort throws it over to Boss, over to Orender. Back to the middle to Fort. To the near side, Sage. Boss throws it down to Fort, and he scores, putting the Indians up by 30.
And giving Fort 10 points.
Number 3 tosses it over the floor to number 24 for the Panthers. He misses, rebounded by Boss for the Indians. Throws it over to the far side to Sage. Into the middle to Fort. Fort dribbles in. Ball's stripped from him. I believe there will be a foul on Boss for the Indians.
He's correct. Foul is called on Boss, giving the Indians 8 team fouls and giving Boss 2 personal.
.6:23 left here in the second. Number 3, his first of the 1-and-1, misses it. Number 24 for the Panthers rebounds. His shot's no good. Rebounded by Fort for the Indians. Fort takes it in, and an offensive foul is called on Fort. I believe that's his third.
Yep.
Schaefer will come back in the game for Fort. .37-7, just over 6 to play here in the first half. Both these teams with a lot of fouls so far. Number 15 for the Panthers on the far side. Dribbles it in, passes back out to 33, now into 24. Back over to 15. 24 takes it on the outside. He takes it in now, goes up and scores it.
That gives 24 5 points.
And the Panthers 9, 37-9. Bowen now with the ball on the near side. Schaefer tosses into Boss. Boss goes up and scores.
That gives Boss 15 points.
And the Indians, their 30-point lead back. Number 15 for the Panthers goes in and scores.
It's his first 2.
Sage to Boss to Orender, who skips it over to Bowen. Back over to Orender. He shoots a 3 off the front of the rim. No good. His first miss from 3-point range tonight. 1 throws it over to 3. And number 3 travels for the Panthers. Ball will go back to the Indians. Boss inbounded on the near side. 4:55 left here in the second quarter. Sage takes it up the floor. Gets it to Boss. Boss takes it in, goes up. And he's fouled on the play. He'll be shooting 2.
Foul is called on number 24 for the Panthers. That's his 3rd and the team's 11th.
2 big men here for the Panthers. Both have 3 fouls here in the first half. Boss's first free throw attempt is good.
Giving the Indians 40 points.
And 52 will come in for 24 for the Panthers. Boss's second attempt is good.
That gives Boss 17 points.
41-11, Indians lead. Number 15 throws it out to 52. He throws up a 3 and cashes it in.
Gives 52 3 points.
Boss down to Orender on the far side. Bowen now skips it over to Orender. Sage over to Bowen on the near side. Back to Orender. He takes it in. Over to Boss. He goes up and scores. Nice assist by Orender.
That gives Boss 19 points.
15 takes it in for the Panthers. And a foul's called. I believe it'll be on Schaefer.
Yep. Foul's called on number 40, Schaefer.
Both teams with 10 team fouls.
That gives Schaefer 1 foul.
They'll be shooting 2 here the rest of the way through this first half. Number 15's first free throw attempt is good. Few substitutions here for the Panthers. Number 15's second free throw attempt is in and out. 52 rebounds it for the Panthers. But his shot's no good too. There's a jump ball between Schaefer and a couple Panthers. Excuse me.
Foul.
They called a foul.
Foul is called on number 52 for the Panthers, his second.
That'll give Schaefer 2 free throws coming up here. His first free throw attempt is off the rim. No good. Second on the way, also off the rim, no good. 52 rebounds for the Panthers. Now up to 15 on the near side. And there's a foul called on the Indians.
Foul is called on number 5, Sage, his first.
15's first free throw attempt is good. Giving the Panthers 16. Second attempt is also good.
That gives 15 4 points.
Sage now setting up the offense. Throws it down to Bowen on the near side, up to Orender. Now Sage into Boss. Boss takes it in, passes out to Orender, but he's called for a travel. Orender makes the 3 for show. 43-17, Indians lead. 15 shoots a three for the Panthers. And number 22 is called for a foul on the rebound. I believe Sage will be shooting 2 for the Indians.
That's going to be number 22's first foul.
Sage is first. Off the back of the rim. Sage is second. Believe somebody stepped over there, so the shot does not count. Panthers will take it under Osage's basket. 1 up the floor. Gives it off to 15, out of 52 in the corner. Back up to 1. 1 throws it over to 52. He shoots it and scores. 43-19 now.
It's 52's 5th point for the night.
Over to Boss in the middle, now to Orander. Skipped over to Bowen. Bowen right back to Orander. Orander goes in. Tosses up to Schaefer. Schaefer goes up. No good. The ball is knocked out of bounds by the Indians. Panther ball. Crawford in the game now for Bowen. Number 1 up the floor for the Panthers. 22 now on the near side. Gives it off to 0. 0 passes into 52. Now out to 1. 1 over to 52, over to 3. He takes a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Schaefer for the Indians. Sage now up the far side. Tosses over to Schaefer. Now back to Sage. Schaefer now at the top of the key, over to Crawford. Crawford now to Boss. Back to Sage in the middle. Schaefer over to Crawford. Crawford now gives it off to Boss. Boss goes in. Stopped by number 52, and the ball is stolen on the pass by 22 for the Panthers. And an offensive foul is called. I believe it'll be on 22 for the Panthers.
He's correct. Foul is called on number 22 for the Panthers. His second.
Minute 46 now in the first half. 43-19, Indians lead. Sage now to Boss, top of the key. Crawford now in the middle. Schaefer. Schaefer back to Sage. Schaefer again. Gives it off to Shane. Orander. Now to Boss. Boss takes it in, goes up and scores it.
That gives Boss 21 points for the night.
1 for the Panthers. Gives it off to number 3. He throws it to 22. He goes in. 22, his pass is deflected. Last touch by the Indians. Panther ball under their basket. 0 to throw it in. Zero into 52. His shot's no good. Rebounded by Schaefer for the Indians. 45-19, under 50 to play. Schaefer throws it over to Orander. Boss down to Schaefer, out to Crawford. Crawford shoots a 3. It's off the back of the rim. There will be a foul on the Indians. Number 22 for the Panthers will be shooting 2. '22's first attempt is good, putting the Panthers now within 25. 37 left here in the first half. 22's second attempt off the back of the rim, rebounded by Ornder.
That leaves 22 with 1 point.
Ornder up the middle of the floor. Now to Crawford on the near side. Over to Sage, down to Ornder. Crawford in the middle now. Dribbles over, down to Sage on the near side. Back to Ornder in the middle. Indians swinging it around the top. Boss now takes it in, goes up and scores it. And that'll end the first half. Indians up 47-20. Strong performance, but a lot of fouls by both teams here.
Very true.
And
Our top scorers for the first half are number 15, Boss, with 23 points. And number 24 for the Panthers with 5.
Stay tuned here for the dance team performance by the Osage City dance team.
Okay, please welcome to the court the OCHS dance team. Your dancers are freshman Paige Burke, Henry Cameron, Allie Lane, Emily Mullins, Riley Medellin, sophomore Greta Crawford, junior Kaylin Burke, Gally Sent, senior Blanca Hasso, senior co-captain Lauren Phillips, and senior co-captain Kirsten White. Tonight's routine was a favorite from football season, and we'll have a new one for you on Friday. This routine was choreographed by Greta Crawford and Kirsten White. Good luck, ladies. Your music is on.
righty. We're about to get ready to go back into the action here. Osage City Indians up 47-20 over Kansas City Christian. Looks like the starters are back out on the floor for both teams. Panthers to have the ball first here. 24 inbounding it at midcourt. 1 down to the near side. Hands off to 24, guarded by Fort. 24 down to 1. He dribbles in, takes it up, off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Boss for the Indians. Fort now down the near side. Swings it over to Boss, now to Orender. Back into Fort, now into Boss. He goes over to Moon in the corner. Moon shoots a 3 off the rim, no good. Boss rebounds it though and goes up. Blocked by number 21, and he takes it. Number 1 throws it over to number 21. Now number 3 for the Panthers shoots it and scores a 3. 47-23 now. Fort over to Boss. Now Orender on the near side. Back up to Moon. Sage into Boss. Now over to Orender. Fort passes down to Boss. Orender in the corner. Shoots it. No good. Rebounded by Sage. He goes up and is fouled. He'll be shooting 2.
Foul's called on number 24.
That's his 4th then.
For the yep.
Sage's first of 2. It's good.
Looks like a substitution for the Indians here too. 40, Schaefer in for 15, Boss.
Sage now shooting his 2nd. It's no good. Number 21 rebounds it. Looks like Boss is headed off to the locker room for the Indians. Not sure what's going on there. Hopefully he's all right. Number 1 shoots it for the Panthers. No good. Number 21 rebounds though and puts it up and in. Indians now up 23. Panthers doing the scoring to start the second half. Orender swings it over to Sage. Fort now back down to Orender. Up to Moon. Moon gets it into Fort. Fort over to Sage, down to Orender in the corner. Orender throws it into Schaefer. Back to Moon over in the near side. Schaefer now has it, and he travels on the inside. 5:53 left in the third. Number 1 for the Panthers throws it over to 15. He takes it up off the back of the rim. No good. Fort rebounds, takes it up the floor, throws it over to Schaefer. Schaefer's shot no good. He rebounds it though. Blocked by number 21. There'll be a foul on Schaefer.
Yep. Foul's called on Schaefer. That gives him 3.
1 now down the floor for the Panthers. And it's stolen by Sage. Sage takes it up the floor, and he's fouled by the Panthers. That's number 15 for the Panthers, his 2nd foul of the game. Ball's inbounded to Fort. He throws it over to Schaefer. Ball's knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Indians will have it under their basket. Sage now throws it over to Moon on the outside. Sage now to Schaefer, skipped over to Orander. Fort now on the inside, will take it up, and he's fouled. He'll be shooting 2 here.
Foul's called on 52 for the Panthers. That gives him 3.
Fort's free throw attempt is good.
Gives Fort 11 points.
49-25, 5:12 left in the third. Fort's second attempt is good. And Boss will return to the game here.
Taking out Schaefer.
(50-25) now. Indians lead. Number 15 has it for the Panthers. Now over to 1. 21 dribbles in. Over to 3. He shoots it. No good. And a foul on number 52.
Called on 52. That's going to be his 4th.
A lot of foul trouble here for the Panthers. They have at least 2 with 4 and 1 with 3.
Yep. And a couple not far behind.
Sage now to the middle, gets it into Fort. Fort takes it, throws it over to Orander. Orander's 3-4 is good. Giving the Indians 53.
And that's Orander's 4th 3 tonight.
Number 1 throws it down to number 15 for the Panthers. Fort steals it on the pass. Fort behind his back over to Moon. Moon's attempt is no good. But the ball's knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Indians to inbound under their basket. Sage, ball's tipped by number 1 for the Panthers on the play. And again, on the pass to Boss. Indians still keep the ball though. Orander now has it on the near side. Moon into Fort. Fort out to Orander. Orander for 3, and it's good. That's number 5.
That is. That's also 15 points for Orander.
Number 1 now down to 15, and 15 lets it go out of bounds. Ball back to the Indians. Indians now up 31, 3:46 left in the third.
We've got 0 and 22 coming in for 3 and 15 for the Panthers.
And Orander will be the one taking it down the floor for the Indians here. Sage now dribbling to the middle of the floor. Ball's down to Orander in the corner, into Boss. Boss goes up and scores it. Now 58-25.
That gives Boss 25 points.
Number 22 has it on the far side, and he travels with it. Indian ball. Sage now taking it up the middle. Over to Moon on the far side. Orander now in the middle. Sage to Fort at the top of the key. Handed off to Boss. Boss goes in. Over to Orander. Another 3 is good. Number 6. And that's a timeout by the Panthers.
Orander's on fire tonight with those 3s.
61-25. Indians lead. 2:57 left in the third. Timeout Panthers.
All right, well, our top scorers tonight are still number 15 for Osage, Boss. He's got 25 now. Followed behind him are number 3 for Osage again. He's got 18. And for the Panthers, we've got number 24 and number 52 tied for 5 points.
All right, and we're back to the action here. Panthers to take it down the middle. Number 1 down to 21 on the near side. 21 takes it in. That'll be a foul on the Indians.
That'll be the Indians' second team foul. Foul is called on number 33, Orender. His second.
0 to inbound it under the Panthers basket. He throws it over to 11. Into 21. 21 goes up off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebounded by 0 for the Panthers, and his shot is good. Fort now down the near side, or far side, excuse me. Back to Boss in the middle. Now to Orender. Fort into Boss. Boss tries to go up, and he's fouled. He'll be shooting 2. 61-27, Indians lead.
Foul is called by number 21 for the Panthers. His 4th.
Boss's first attempt is good.
Subbing in number 3 for number 21 in here for the Panthers.
Boss's second on the way. It's in and out, rebounded by number 11. Number 1 throws it down to number 22 for the Panthers. He gets his own miss and is fouled on his second one, makes it and 1.
I'll give number 22 3 points. See if he can make it 4. 5. See if he can make it 5. Foul's called on number 15 for the Indians, his 3rd.
And the free throw attempt is good. Indians now up 62-30. Ball's passed into Orender from Boss, and he scores it. 64-30 now. Just over 2 to play here in the 3rd. Ball's down in the corner to number 3. He puts up a 3-point attempt. It's off the side of the backboard. Rebounded by Orender. He takes it up the floor. Gets it over to Boss. Boss to Moon. Slung back to Sage. Boss to Orender on the far side. Sage back with it, into Boss, down to Fort. Fort out to Orender. Orender for 3, no good, misses everything. Little heat check there for Orender. Sage to inbound it, gets it over to Moon. Moon to Boss. Boss goes in, over to Fort. Fort puts it up and in.
Nice assist there by Boss.
66-30 now. Indians up. Fort steals the ball on the pass, and he puts it in. Looked like he was going to dunk it there, but that guy was too close. Number 1 down to 22.
Foul is called. Foul is called on Moon for the Indians. His 4th. Team's 4th.
And all of the Indians on the floor will be coming out. Fittingly, as they're up 38 here in the 3rd quarter. Patterson, Schaefer, Parsons, and Bowen now in the game for the Indians. Number 11 for the Panthers scores it.
Gives 11 4 points.
Parsons down the floor, passes over to Patterson, now to Bowen on the near side, skips it over to Schaefer. Schaefer to Schaefer. Bowen skips it back over to Schaefer, into Schaefer, off of Schaefer. And the Panthers will take the ball. 45.5 in the 3rd now.
We've got 33 coming in for 22 here for the Panthers.
Number 1 takes it in. Off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by number 3. His shot attempt's no good. Rebounded by, I believe that's, who is that? 11 for the Panthers. And he's fouled on the play.
Foul's called on 40 for the Indians. That's his 4th.
Number 0 to throw it in for the Panthers. He gets it in number 3. And he's fouled on his way up. Count the basket. He'll be shooting 1 here.
Foul's called on number 24 for the Indians, his 1st.
Threes. Free throw attempt is no good. Rebounded by 22 Schaefer for the Indians. Schaefer to Schaefer. Parsons to Bowen. Bowen skips it over to Schaefer. And I believe there'll be a foul on number 11.
Yep.
For the Panthers.
That'll be number 11's first foul.
Parsons to inbound it. He gets it into Bowen. Bowen to Parsons in the middle. Just over 10 seconds left here in the third. Now under 5. Parsons to Bowen in the corner. He shoots a 3, no good. Rebounded by number 11 for the Panthers as the third quarter expires. 68-34, Indians up 34.
All right, our top
Looks like the Panthers have got their starters back in the game. All Osage is playing their JV. Fourth quarter starts with ball getting into Schaefer. Schaefer dribbles it off his own leg. Ball go over to the Panthers. Number 15 now dribbles it up the floor. Passes over to 52. 52 throws it out of bounds. Indians will take it. Schaefer passes it in to Parsons. Parsons over to Schaefer on the far side. Schaefer to Bowen, back to Schaefer. Bowen now with it on the near side. Skipped over to Schaefer. Schaefer throws it up to Patterson. Bowen skips it to Schaefer. Into Patterson. Patterson goes up with it. No good. Rebounded by number 40 Schaefer for the Indians. And then number 22 Schaefer for the Indians. His shot's also no good. Out of bounds off the Indians. Panthers will take it. Vogler and Crawford now in the game, replacing Bowen and Patterson. 15 down the near side. Ball's deflected by the Indians, still Panther ball. Running clock here in the fourth quarter. Indians are up over 30. 15 on the near side now. Dribbles in. loses the ball. Looks like it was last touched by the Indians. Number 52 to throw it in for the Panthers. Gets it into 24. 24 goes up and scores it.
That's going to give 24 7 points for tonight.
Parsons now over to Schaefer. Over to Schaefer. Crawford now on the far side with it. Parsons swinging it around the outside. Schaefer now on the baseline. Up to Crawford. Crawford back into Schaefer. Out to Schaefer. And the ball will go over to the Panthers. Now number 15 has it for the Panthers. Ball is deflected out of bounds by Parsons for the Indians. (24) to take it out on the near side. He gets it into number 15. 15, he dribbles in. Tosses back out to number 1. 1 takes a 3, and it's good. 68-39.
That gives 1 5 points for tonight.
Bowen in the game now for Schaefer. Bowen shoots a 3. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by 15 for the Panthers. Number 15, his shot is good. Count it and 1.
Number 15, that gives him 6 points for tonight. Foul is called on number 10 for the Indians. His first. That'll be Bowen.
Patterson now in the game for the other Schaefer.
Gives number 15 7 points.
Game's now 68-42. Bowen now with it on the near side, skips it over to Crawford. Patterson back down to Bowen. Parsons to Crawford on the far side. Patterson down to Parsons. Back into Patterson. Crawford takes it in, goes up, no good. Rebounded by number 24 for the Panthers. He's going down the floor. Ball is grabbed by Parsons for the Indians. And a jump ball is called. Now under 3 to play. Schaefer in for Parsons. Panthers taking it out under their basket. Number 1 passes it in to number 24, and he scores.
He gives 24 9 points. In the team 44 for the Panthers.
Vogler now takes a shot and scores it. Giving the Indians 70 on the night. And Bowen steals the ball for the Indians. He goes up and he scores it. Indians now have 72.
That gives Bowen 2 points.
1 throws it out of bounds for the Panthers. Ball will go back to the Indians.
Just at 2 minutes left in this game. 72-44. Indians in the lead.
Schaefer to come back in the game for Vogler. Schaefer takes it up the floor. Back to the middle. Down to Bowen. Schaefer down to Crawford on the far side. Bowen skips it down to Schaefer. It's last touch by the Indians, out of bounds. About 1:10 to play here in the fourth. Still running clock. One, takes it down the middle, throws it in to number 24. His shot's good.
Gives
72-46.
He gives 24 11 points, just under a minute left.
Schaefer, over to Schaefer. Bowen skips it back to Schaefer, into Schaefer. Schaefer goes up and scores it.
Gives him 4 points.
Got a couple substitutions. Vogler back in the game for Patterson, 6.3 left. 74-46, Indians lead by 28. One now with the ball. He takes it down the middle, throws it up off the backboard, no good. Schaefer takes it hard down the floor. Over to Vogler. Parsons on the near side. Parsons to Schaefer to Vogler. Vogler goes up and scores it. Now just under 10 to play. Parsons steals the ball for the Indians. Parsons, and he'll score it. And that'll be the game. 78-46 is our final score here. Indians win by 32. Alrighty, and yet again, the Indians sweep the Panthers tonight. Both the girls team and the boys team winning.
So for your top scorers for the night, we've got the girls with number 24, Cerna. She's got 15 points. Number 21, Kirkpatrick, had 11. And for the Panthers, their top scorer was number 52. She had 11 as well. Now on to the boys. We had number 15, Boss, with 25 points. And number 33, Ornder, with 18 points. And for the Panthers, we had number 24 with 11 points.
Alrighty, and that'll be it from us tonight. Please join us again on Friday as the Osage City Indians will take on the Santa Fe Trail Chargers.
And since we don't have an catchy ending line, we'll just say see you later.